Hello, hello. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Hey.
Hey, hey. And Lisa's dressing the part.
I'm quite butch today.
She's got her flannel.
I'm representing appropriately.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. So, yep. Happy Sunday.
Take it or leave it. If you don't like it, then F you. There you go.
And just say gay. Yeah.
Just say it.
Yep. And yep. So sorry that I throw something in my mouth every once in a while. Yay, we already got the flags and the rainbows. Yay, Aries.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, we got the lumberjack lesbian next to me right here. Oops, this way.
Come over here.
There she is. Love it. Love it. You carry it well. You wear it well, Lisa.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, geez.
We're starting off well, aren't we?
Hey, I like it. Whatever. Go with the flow on a Sunday.
That's right. On a Sunday, let's do it. So, welcome to the couch.
Welcome.
Singing out loud and proud. Amen.
Yeah. And we do miss Sonja. Sonja's not with us today.
Yeah, Sonja's not going to be with us today, and we absolutely do miss her. So it'll be, I forget. She's always so busy. I never know what direction she's going in, but
yes,
it's all good. Sending her love and light wherever she is in the world. Where in the world is Sonja?
Sonja. Soul sister.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kev.
Right.
I guess I need to pay attention if anybody's saying anything, right?
Right. So if you know how this works, and if you're new, welcome. Thank you for coming, hanging out on the couch with us today on our 11/11.
Look, here's the roasting. See what I told you?
Here we go.
Lisa, so your side job is working for Paul Bunyan.
Yes. Yeah.
Correct.
She said, I'm like, no, I bet they won't. No, here they come. I love it. So you go ahead and put in questions, and we will star them, and they will come in order there. Proud and strong.
Yes.
Amen. So
all right. I'm keeping an eye out here. So how you doing today, Deb?
I'm good. You know what? I'm tired.
Are you?
Y'all, all week long, and I know you've been with me. I know you all, because usually if I'm going through it, you all are going through it too. I've been being woken up every morning at 3 a.m. And so it's been a deal. Gay all day long. Yay, Clarence. So something's going on, and I'm sure someone knows about the stars and the planets and the moons. But other than that, I know that we are all connected. And so some of you have been waking up at 3 a.m. with me. And then beyond that, all the crazy dreams and the traveling, working spiritually in Ukraine, and all that's going on there. So I'm just a little tired. Melinda, 3:30 last night. Yep.
Yeah, I see that. I have crazy dreams all the time. So my dreams from last night were just kind of the usual. But I am not tired today. So.
And so, oh, that's awesome. And that's crazy, because you burn that late hour. I don't know how you do it. And then you wake up at the crack of dawn when you have to go to work. William's saying I have as well strange people in my head. Yeah, just like, just interesting, isn't it, William? We're doing a lot of work. Me too. Yes. Spirit wants us praying. Yep. And
everybody's definitely doing some work.
And if you didn't catch it, y'all, I did upload a video in regards to one of the viewers' questions for a deep dive as far as ETs living openly among us. And so I did that. It is strange, William. I know. It's like, okay, how do I...
You think I'm an ET because of my weird sleeping habits?
maybe connected for sure. Oh, are you one of those with 14% of your blood? We don't know where you're from.
It's possible.
Right?
It's possible.
So
it's good to see everybody.
I know. I love it.
I love it.
Good to see you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check that out. I'm hoping to... I had to work out some system to create the uploading videos for the deep dives.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is going to work. Finally. So hopefully I can get that going. So we'll have more of those upload videos. Yeah, sleep pattern has definitely shifted.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa. Welcome.
Hello, Lisa.
So prayer requests go in as well, and we start those for the end, where we will all group in and put them in together and pray for those. And then for the rest of the week, we link in at any time. We can visually link in and pray for all the prayer requests in the community here. And that always includes all the ones that aren't unspoken requests.
Unspoken, yes.
In the lurking community as well as the community that talks. So
we love the lurkers. We do.
I'm hugging them all right now.
That's right.
Love you all. So so pretty much at any time you can throw in a prayer request and we'll try to see it, but try to capitalize and do some emojis so it catches our eye. Hi, Rhonda Rue.
Yeah, guys, put your questions in all caps with emojis or prayers, and I'll start.
We'll get them.
I'll try to catch them all.
And thank you for the thumbs up. All right. So we might as well step in now.
Hi, Craig.
Oh, hi, Craig. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. And we will be having the Dream Team tonight.
Yes.
So come back on Spirit Intuitive Tarot channel. And
5 p.m.
Yes, 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Correct.
Awesome, Melinda. Gotcha. All right, so I'm going to go to the start now. And I think here's our first question. Genealogy Junkie.
Okay.
Genealogy Junkie. Fun.
And by the way, her name is Carol.
Carol.
Yeah, she said that on my channel one day. Her name is Carol, guys.
And she has a Reiki symbol there. So
nice.
Choku-rei. Choku-rei. Choku-rei, Choku-rei, Choku-rei. That's the symbol.
Right on.
I have that on a stone as well.
Lisa Smith, tell Debbie about my trick with my buddy. Oh, Craig Dixon. Do you know about his trick with his buddy?
No, I don't think so.
He has a very conservative friend.
Okay.
So Craig purposefully signs up his friend's name to get correspondence on liberal things. So he gets these random phone calls and text messages and stuff and gets on these lists or something. So it's like
that
And he's like, why is this happening? So he cancels it all, and then it happens again because Craig signs him up again. So
Craig, I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. A friend and I have been putting mirrors around Poots to deflect his negative energy back on him. Someone said not to put mirrors around him because it makes him stronger. Oh, interesting. Interesting.
any advice on this?
I'm asking my spirit team about this. So let me sit with this for a second. You know, it's interesting what I'm hearing with this, and I don't know anything about this. It's completely out of my wheelhouse with mirrors. You know, I know that a lot of people have a greater understanding metaphysically on the effects of mirrors and some of these things. But what I'm seeing, that it could be appear stronger, but it's almost like it creates more, I want to say chaos or insanity. It can create a delusion, a more delusional and more insanity, which could kind of backfire with the mirrors. I'm seeing that possibly walls that would deflect. So if you two get together and envision just like this huge like wall, could be still, whatever type of material you want that would deflect right back onto him, bounce right back, might do the trick there.
Sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong stuff here.
Does that make sense to you all? Because I'm not, but that's kind of, I'm seeing more, it creates more of a delusional feel to it. But I'm going to throw some cards.
There we go. I was feeling a different way about it, but I'm feeling what you're saying, because I'm picturing, if you have someone and you're just surrounding them with mirrors, all you're doing is, I guess, whatever they're feeling, whatever energy they're putting out, like you're saying, all it's doing is just encircling within itself all that. It's not permitting any positivity in. So I can totally see what you're saying about the mirrors surrounding him being kind of a backfire, because it's not allowing anything else to penetrate, right? But I was also feeling like with the mirrors, mirrors are such a symbol of narcissism. And he's such a narcissist, and he's so wacky. So I don't know if that in itself is something that would create an issue with surrounding someone like that with mirrors. I don't know.
Yeah. But we often say, whatever energy they're putting out may bounce back to them, right? That I hear that people say that a lot. And whatever that negative energy, that it comes back, that if they're putting that out there, that it comes back on them. And I totally get that genealogy junkie with the mirrors. I'm wondering if a different type of material would bounce that back without creating this insanity feel to it. Where, yes, I do feel like at some point it'll implode or explode, but in the meantime, it's almost like feeding the monster. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. I like what Kim said.
I think it made sense.
Oh yeah, the Four of Swords energy around. Arlene says she doesn't do mirrors. Never purchased a vintage one either. Yeah. Okay.
I have okay. Here's what I got. And this may be out of my wheelhouse, but I'm just going to throw out there everything I've already said, and here are the cards I have. I did get the Wheel of Fortune, and I'm seeing that as karmic.
Oh, yeah. That's that coming back at you.
Coming back at you. But I've also got the Temperance card. So does that mean that maybe the mirror thing just takes a little time? Maybe it's something that is just not that instant. It takes a little time for it to kick in. I don't know. I did get the Star, and then I got Strength. So I don't know. With the Star and the Strength card together.
It's kind of like, it just, I mean, to me, that kind of talks about, whoever he already is, it just, makes it bigger or whatever.
And stars themselves are kind of reflective too. So
right. Reflection. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe you could see it that way too. It's a very interesting question.
And in the Star card, you do have some water with reflection coming up too.
That's right. Sure do.
This is interesting question.
Yeah. I hope I'm not missing any questions here. What kind of stuff do you have?
All right.
Good.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll show you what I have. So it just might make him feel, and the thing I was seeing is that it might make him react more irrationally.
Mm-hmm. Oh, just with you saying that reminded me of my Strength card.
Yes.
Like maybe it gives him more strength, right?
Yeah. So you're kind of stirring up the snake to act more irrationally. That's where I was getting that crazy feel with that.
Midnight. We'll catch the midnight train to Georgia.
Hey. What?
I love that song. Oh, we're live.
I hear you and Kevin. Oh, sweet. But yeah, I feel like you're on the right track, but maybe just using a different thing to bounce back that energy towards them.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
You're freaking me out.
I'm freaking myself out. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Let's see. I think we're okay. I don't know. All right, go ahead, please.
But good question. So, all right. What was that? It was nice to hear Kevin's voice, though. So calming.
Right?
Okay. Wanderoo. She had her question in there first, and this is usually something I would look at for members. And because we don't do personal questions here, but I was given a little boop, boop, boop on my spiritual shoulder here saying to go ahead and look at this, Rhonda. So we, if that's okay, Lisa.
It's fine with me.
Okay. So you understand, Rhonda, that you're getting visitations from your dad, that your dad is visiting you. He's talking about something feeling unsettled, like maybe something in your life that you're feeling unsettled about. He also wants you to know that he is, I don't know how you feel about this, Rhonda, but he, I don't, is he asking permission or what? But he wants to be part of your spirit team. And to guide you and help you because you did that for him. I guess he wasn't always the easiest, but a lot of you loved him.
Yeah, over here I'm getting that there's something about like I think you said unresolved issues, but I'm also feeling a lack of closure. There's some lack of closure. I don't know if it has to do with the way he passed or if it has to do with the relationship when he was around. But there's something important there.
Okay, so she said constantly. So I think that had something to do with what he said when he first came in. And feeling unsettled. He's trying to help you with that, trying to help bring some of that grounding in for you. He's showing me the anchor and kind of trying to help you with settling that. He's hoping that his presence in your dreams bring you some of that. But he also wants you to know that he's part of that, part of your spirit team in guidance. In guiding you. Yeah, you felt guilty. She said she felt guilty for not saving him, Lisa. So that goes.
Some of with caregiving, there's always that element of I've been one. There's always that element of regret, even though you put 110% into it. There's always that 1 or 2 or 12 things that it's tough to let go of. And I think that might be part of what's going on here with you. And I think that's part of the visitation that's going on. He wants to provide that comfort for you.
Absolutely.
And I think that's very important. So if you can, be very receptive of that, because I think that'll help you get a better understanding of exactly what's going on.
Yeah. And just how wonderful for you, Rhonda, that you get to have this time with him.
Yeah. I do have some cards. I have 3 cards here. Okay. I have the 9 of Swords, and this definitely illustrates the loss and the pain and all of that, right? And even if you're having your good days, sometimes that has a tendency to kick in. It can't be helped. We're only human. But this is you and him. You guys are at a better place, both of you, right now. You know, this is overcoming everything. And something that I always think of, and I think is important to relay, is when somebody crosses over, it's not that the relationship ends. It just changes. It's just a different way of keeping those open lines of communication. And then my last card I got is the 10 of Wands. And I think he wants you to, move on as best you can. But, hang on to all the good stuff And even if there's bad stuff, learn from that. But it's wonderful that you're getting these dreams. Is the bottom line on that. So that's great. That's wonderful.
And Rhonda, if you can't see the screen, Kevin says, "Bless you for all that you did. Remind yourself you made your next best decision. Release the guilt. You did brilliantly."
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He died right after my birthday. Yeah, he waited. He didn't want to take it that day.
They do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Listens to you. Okay. Tina. Hi, Tina. When former White House photographer told 45 she planned on releasing a photo book, he asked for a cut of the proceeds and then released a book himself. Will she release a book of all his bad photos? Interesting. All right. Will she release a book of bad photos? She wanted to, what I'm hearing is a picture is worth 1,000 words. She literally wanted to tell a story with her photos. I'm not feeling she's happy about this whole thing that he jumped in and released a photo book himself. I don't feel she has to worry about that, though, for herself, because who's going to buy his book of photos?
Right.
I think she's trying to pick a fight. Oh, is that true? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm feeling weird about this one.
Let's see if we can get some more on this. But yeah. I think, if anything, this is going to help her. Him releasing his is going to help her with hers. She put a lot of work into this. What are you seeing? What are you feeling there?
I'm feeling a lot of back and forth with this.
Okay.
Like a tug of war kind of thing almost. I don't know. But look, I got the 2 of coins and I got the devil. That's where I'm getting the tug of war feel with it. So I don't know.
Between her and the devil?
Yeah, kind of a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then but then I have the illusion delusion card, the 7 of cups in here. But then I got the Queen of Wands. So
yeah.
That maybe this is the whole in her favor that you're talking about.
I think it will be in her favor.
Yeah.
I do. I think it's gonna.
At the bottom of my deck, I have the Hanged One, the Hangman. So if anything, whatever comes out, it's really going to give the world a different perspective on everything. Or it could enhance everybody's existing perspective of everything. So maybe that's a little bit of the dichotomy behind it too. But I still feel like there's more to this, though.
I do, as well. Yeah, she's got this. She knows what she's doing here. I feel like things she might have, I do feel she might, like where she may have withheld some pictures, she's now not going to tell her story. A picture is worth 1,000 words, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And so for those of people who are like on the fence with how they felt about 45 and his time there, I feel like it's going to kind of get a little bit, she's going to be stirring up some things for those fence sitters. Yeah. Again,
That's a different perspective right there.
very emotional, whipping up. She's going to be stirring emotions big time and bringing things to the light. Her intention is to bring in deeper understanding. And we have karma revisiting. And here she is. The fox and the Queen of Diamonds there you have. So the Queen of Pentacles. So she's on this. It's going to be profitable for her, and she's going to be able to tell her story.
Yep.
So, and I feel like she's going to whip it up a bit.
Oh, she is.
And at the bottom of the deck, we have Earthquake. So yeah, she's shaking
it up.
Shaking things up.
This should be fun.
Yeah. So let's see. Thank you, Tina. I'll buy her book instead, right? No one wants his book. No one wants his book. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Flying Without a Broom, which she knows I love her name.
Yeah.
Hi. I am consciously working in Ukraine with my past family members who survived Russian atrocities in World War II, and being conscious about that and intentional, beautiful work. And remember, you can also link in with us because we've created that link, and so you can link in anytime to bring all of us with you to do that work as well. So blessings to you while you do this work. Thank you. Giselle.
Will Sarah Palin win a seat in Congress?
Okay, so I read on this when she first was running, and I got that she would not, but let's look at the energy now.
Sure.
Claudia, hello.
Let's do this.
Star, thank you for your question. All right. Will Sarah Palin win the seat in Congress? I have a feeling people are getting their pendulums out to check this out.
Oh, I'm sure everybody's got their little toys out right now.
Yeah.
See what's going on. That's a good, solid yes or no question.
Barbara, thank you for hanging out with us.
Needle pointing and listening. You.
Will Sarah Palin. I just have to get out of my way on this one. Yeah, so people are getting no with the pendulum and stuff. But
I mean, I've got a whole story over here.
Okay, because I have, I'm like, is this me? Because I have such an opinion about this.
Mm-hmm.
James, thank you. Right. Tina Fey would have to return. But I see her standing at a podium. I see, like, how people throw tomatoes and heads of lettuce. And, you see all these things hitting the podium. But I'm like, is that me? You know what I mean? Because, but I still feel the energy is not in her favor as far as winning.
Okay.
But again, I'm going to throw cards because this could easily be me throwing tomatoes and heads of lettuce at her.
I don't know.
Cabbage.
I mean, I'm feeling no as well, but I have cards to support.
Okay, good.
The efforts here. I do think that this is definitely something she wants to do. I've got cauldron. I think she's brewing something. I think it's something that's on her mind. I also have dragon. That's my hot air card. I think that she is blowing a lot of hot air and a little bit of smoke. Got smoke too. And here are the two important cards that I'm feeling for sure. I got claw and cave. I think she's really clawing herself out of being in the background. She's kind of missing being in the spotlight is what I'm thinking. So I think some of that is the motivation behind wanting to get out there and do that. So if there is something stirring about her taking that on, she wants to join the party. She wants to, she's missing out. FOMO, right? Fear of missing out, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's going to be successful at all. Even with this cast of characters, I don't think that she's got a part in any of this to contribute.
Yeah. I agree with that. I'm going to throw one more I'm doing a little layer here too.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get a little bit more on the story, but
yeah,
I'm going to do the Palin drag down. She's a grifter.
Greeter got a big fat no on her page.
Yeah, a lot of people got no's while you were reading.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people were throwing up their nose that they got no's.
Okay.
No. So who's smarter, Palin or MTG?
Oh my gosh.
Craig, is that a trick question?
Yeah, that's too hard. That's too hard.
All right, so let's go ahead and look at some of this. She's coming out. She may come out kind of. She has a narrative that she's coming out with, and it's kind of like, let's not wanting to have that expansion, not wanting to have. She wants to keep society where it's at. Don't make any of these positive changes, type of thing, right? So that's what she's running on. Keeping it the way things were, so to speak. Just like the good old boy messaging, right? They want to keep it. They want to keep their what do you call it?
Keep her image, or
not her image, but they want to keep society where it's at. They don't want us to do any good, right.
Gotcha.
So that's her whole messaging. This is what she's bringing in as her message, right? She wants to keep it like it is, and so that's her platform. However, it's not going to move. She will be blocked, and so her path that she chose, this whole platform, will be blocked. You have crosswords and handcuffs with there she is and the mountain. So she's going to be blocked. Not going anywhere with her little platform.
Her little platform.
So I'm getting a no on that.
There you have it. Can you imagine if you had to hang out with her and MTG in one room? What would that be like?
This would be me.
Get me the hell out of here. And how did I get here?
How is this even me right now?
Right. Jeez. Yes, a nightmare. Hell on earth. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Okay, let's erase that whole image. I didn't mean to put that energy out there. Sorry. Just a fleeting thought. Oh, crazy.
Okay. All right. All right. Kathleen got a no on her pendulum as well.
Okay, good.
And then Craig says, then in walks Bobert.
Oh my gosh. Icing on the cake there.
All right. You got to turn off my heater. Hold on.
Okie dokie. Investigators found 5 fetuses in D.C. at the home of anti-abortion activist Lauren Handy in Capitol Hill. What is the story there? She doesn't seem mentally stable. Interesting. Thank you, Sue Forrest.
Thank you, Sue. Blessings to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bobert, Palin, MTG, hand me a drink.
Right, several.
Double. All right. Oh. At the home.
Did you have a thought?
What is the story there? She doesn't. Well, I don't feel that that's stable. I don't know the story behind this, Tina. I'm assuming I feel it was for the purpose of I mean, what 5 community in the freezer? Yeah, in the freezer. Like, what?
I don't know the story either.
Yeah, so if someone can help us, right? Faye's like, I don't drink, but I might just start for sure, right? In that room. Yeah, if someone could give us a little bit of feedback on the story of this, but I think in her mind, where would she have gotten these? Where in the world did she get them?
Right, like what's the source? Like, does she have access to those? You know, somehow? Does she work?
somebody reported her having biohazard materials in her house, so they investigated. But for me, when I'm initially, the energy I'm initially stepping in here is in her mind. I don't know what's going on here, but to use as a shock, to put her point of view out as far as these are, this is what you're doing, to trying to make her point of view
Make a
statement about abortion and what, like that. She stole them from a clinic. Yeah. So I feel like in some way she was going to utilize and for some kind of shock value of, see, these are babies that you are,
I mean, maybe that makes sense of what I have here.
Okay. Yeah. So it was in her craziness, that was her, like, trying to teach people and see how horrible this is for you to do this to these babies. They were props. Yeah. Thank you, Constance, for putting me.
Well, here's why I got confused on my end over here, because I got all these happy cards. But I think the happiness is to support her intent on making her point.
Yeah.
So there you go. Because I got truth. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got the sun and a smiley face.
Yeah. So yeah.
And I was like, what the hell? But I did get the star and I got this one. So I guess it was definitely something to, evidence, something evidentiary, something like you said, like a prop. This was on the bottom though, and I don't know what this means. Does anybody know the take on that? Is that her feeling like she's, presenting this to all, like to the public? Hello, this is what.
I think it has to do with her religion. I mean, to be honest, when I first saw that.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, her belief system and her faith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Definitely. I do feel that she stole those, but I feel like she's so embedded in that. And I feel like someone said, who was it? I didn't, it went by fast, but something about, is she like psychotic or something? What's going on here? I feel like this instability comes from her blind faith that's not allowing her to see clearly.
So a lot of misguidance.
Yeah. And so to the point of like, it's okay to, so she's nuts. Kathleen. So, that's so if you're using your pendulum, asking that's why you might not be getting a yes or no on that, because it's like, okay, so, where's the line here? Full blown crazy. So, yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, she's so caught in this that she will go absolutely do anything to empower her message, to get her message out. And that's what I see here. And my cards are backing that completely up here as well. You have the book, the tower, and the clouds. So she's controlled by the messaging of her faith, and it brings in the kind of that delusional thinking where she can just go in and steal these fetuses that she's gonna use to continue her messaging. Anything to continue her messaging. See?
Wow.
Yeah. So that's her. She literally thought that it was going to be the key to back her intention there. So she thought that's why she did this.
Right.
But, at the end of the day, it's just hurting her messaging because it makes her look crazy.
And she does look crazy.
Yeah, Pam. In her mind, yeah. In her mind, because it's like, absolutely. Constance, thank you. Blessings to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Deanne. So, anyways, hi, Thomas. Welcome. Yes, Spirits Beyond Stars. She certainly has been arrested several times. All right. That was a heavy one.
Yes. Right.
Okay. Okay. Here we are. Will Judge Jackson be confirmed?
Emphatic no. Hmm?
Wow, Trish. Okay. Okay.
Will she
I'm-
be confirmed?
I do feel she will be confirmed. Sometimes, and I'm sure you do this, Trish, to reset your pendulum. So you want to cleanse that pendulum and you want to reset it. So, and what I mean by resetting, it's like you go through all the actions again. So you'd be, you'd be cleansing your pendulum and then you reset it. You just go through all the actions, you say
Like-
yes, and then you say no, and you say, I don't know, whatever you want, and then, so that then it's reset and then you can then start again. It's important for those of you who use that type of tool to reset it every so often.
Mm-hmm. Like recalibrate.
Yeah. Reset, cleanse. But yeah, she will be confirmed. And it's important that as we link together in intentional love and light and prayers for her, for courage and okay, here we go type of feeling, she's what she's stepping into. She's such a beautiful soul.
All right, here's what I've got.
Okay.
I will throw out, I did get the Ace of Discs as a yes. That's I'm feeling the yes is on that.
Mm-hmm.
But I did get interference. And I got the Game Master. I mean, this could be a throwback to, the questioning that she had in the hearings and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, there's opposition. We know this already. That's a given. So there is interference. The flow of it is not that clear. And even going back to the pendulum results there, or for anybody that might have a no, it could be that moving parts thing. There's a lot of different elements floating around in the air right now. But I got prudence and change. So there is a sense of meticulousness with this on making sure that everything is going through as well as it needs to go, and to make sure that things are being handled thoroughly and appropriately. I got success, which is the 6 of Pentacles, and then I got the 8 of Wands, which is swiftness. So that backs up the yes on that as well. So I think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
As soon as that bumpiness is overlooked and all of that, or not so much overlooked, but resolved, and it gets trudged through and all that. I see success at the end for sure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. But you're right about, she is up. This is her challenge here. We have the snake magi card together, and that's her challenge. And that obviously, the GOP, some of the old those trying to distract and detour and do all their snaky moves. But the great thing about that is the cards before it. She's cutting right through their shit, guys. No worry. So you read Lenormand cards as a story across, and you have that bear and the straight razor before the snake. That means she's going to be able to cut right through their crap. She's absolutely overpower them. This is her divine path here. You have pathways, anchor, the diamond ring, and Mother Earth. This is her divine path, and this path is for now, and it's easily going to override the snakies, and she will be in, and you have the house, and together we can harmony with the butterfly. This is major transformation, and it's going to be awesome. And we will continue to link in and send her love, light, courage. This, you're sending this person in to the wolves, right?
Right.
And it has this sense of being alone, and even though you have all the backing and everybody surrounding you, whatever, you still are walking in alone. And so that's where we can be praying for her.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of underestimation about her, because I think a lot of the point of view is, oh, will they let her in? Will they, it's very, very passive in that frame of thinking. Yeah. Everybody kind of forgets that she's got a lot of power as well.
Yes.
So it's not about being allowed. It's about what she can provide, and her persistence and resistance, and her strength and her intelligence and all that stuff. I mean, there's a lot there. So look out. She's coming.
Yep. Here she comes.
Here she comes.
Thank you, Trish. All right. Let's see. Tina with the good questions, all the good questions. Thank you, Tina, for bringing the questions in. And can we expect a 45 and DeSantis to scrap in the race to scrap against each other?
Oh, the two of them together. Okay.
People are trying to get, 45 is not, I didn't see him running, but he definitely grifting on the idea, right? And but I feel I don't know. Are they grooming DeSantis to be the new 45, so to speak?
DeSantis probably thinks he is the new 45 without being groomed to be that. He's definitely aiming for something.
Yeah, I see that too. I see the aiming. Is Mark in the house? Hi, Mark. Oop. If you haven't subscribed to Spirit Whisperer, please subscribe to Spirit Whisperer's channel. We're getting him up over 1,000, and let's do that today. Okay. 45. What's going to happen between these two? Okay.
I did drop a card. What card is this?
What do you? DeSantis gives me a Kavanaugh vibe. So, yeah. Easily rattled. Yes, truth. Truth on that. I think I need more cards to get the full story here. What do you got going on there? Thank you, Deb.
Well, hi, Mark. Oh, is that who you're talking to, Mark? Hi, Mark.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead and click on Mark's.
Yeah, everybody go to Spirit Whisperer. He's just got a few more to go before he hits 1,000.
That link, super easy. Click on that link and subscribe. Yeah, just some really great content, fun. It is. Yeah. Granny Manny was on last night on his channel. So you gotta check that out. Yep. Yep. Neither one of them are gonna.
Well, my cards are just confusing over here. I mean, I'm just using one. I'm just using the deck of character, but they don't make any sense. I mean, a couple of them do, but I got the ones that make sense to me. I got Sprout and Farmer. I think these illustrate that they're really trying to make this happen. It's something they want to do. Yeah, exactly. Cultivating that, making it grow, getting their stuff established, right? But then I got Leap and I got Thief. So is this there's too much impulsiveness with both of them? Is that what that is? Like it's like they think that they can do more than they can.
Yeah, it's grifting.
What I'm getting off of that they're seeing themselves as having more potential than they really have. And then I got dancing shoes and I got punch. And I just see this as the confusion. I don't know. It's like, they don't know whether they're
going to be knocked right out of their shoes. They're not even.
Is that what that is? Okay. I mean,
not even going to be part of the game. I don't know.
It's just kind of null and void, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're, it's just part of the grifting game, putting their name in, pretending, but they're going to be bulldozed right on out, guys. Like, even if they try, it's not going to help. They're going to be cut off at the knees here if they go down this path. And
It's
things are
a
going.
nothing burger.
Yeah, this club, this weirdo island club is going to be exposed. I feel like they're both going down.
That makes sense.
So I don't think we're going to see a big scrap of the two of them on TV debating each other.
God, how lame would that debate be?
Like
hanging out with Bo Bear and MGT and MTG and
holy cow.
terrible scenarios. Why do I always call her Bo Bear? It's Bobert, right? I always try to fancy up her name. I don't know why.
Yeah, Bobert. No need to fancy it up.
No, zero need.
Okay. I'm at 934. Yay. I took a risk. All right, you guys, we're so close. Let's throw them over 1,000 right now. So if you haven't, please click on the link. I'm sure someone will throw that link in again. Please click on that link. Go right on over. He's so close now, you guys. Let's get him up over. Okay.
Are we doing the telethon again?
We are.
The lines are open. Granny Manny.
Get on over there. Get on over there. Oh, and there's Kevin's YouTube channel as well. So get on board with Kevin's, the Healing Mediums channel as well.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And when you get closer to 1,000, Kevin, you know we'll be screaming your name.
Sure.
Absolutely. Okay. Prayer request. Here's one, Deanne.
Okay.
I know, Constance. Yeah. Can't we just subscribe again?
Yeah. However many accounts you guys have, subscribe with all of them.
All right. We have Deanne. Hi, Deanne. Ask our spiritual court to oversee the SCOTUS. No one is above spiritual law. That is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if this was one of the prayer requests.
Could be.
Could be.
Look. Oh, we got subscriptions rolling in here. Looks like.
There you go. Start clicking. Click
Thanks,
away.
guys.
We'll give you a second to click and come back. Go ahead and click on that and subscribe and come right on back.
Oh, wait, hang on. Yes, we've got 11 more in. 11 more subscriptions are in.
Woo!
What they're telling me.
Yay. All right. We have, and yes, and Sherry, you all put all your things in there.
Oh, yes.
Who has a channel? Feel free to pop it in so people can go and check you out.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe. Right, Kevin? Granny Manny was on yesterday and she is amazing. And she just says it like it is. Like she has no fucking filter. I love her.
She's the best.
She is the best.
By the way, it's 222 here, guys. 222.
222. Yeah. It's 1222 here.
Oh, Kevin just said 1122. That's funny.
All right. My Trump friends were calming, but now want more guns due to street fighting in Ukraine. Will any future event be a wake up? All right, Mary. Hi, Mary. So it sounds like they were calming down, but now due to all the stuff happening in Ukraine, and they're seeing regular folks with their big guns on, they want to also prepare for something happening here, and it's stirring their own little I want a big gun thing. Protect myself. It's interesting how this is playing out and how it triggers all of us differently. Like some people are moved to just really praying, and some people are moved to I'm going to the grocery store and buying all the flour I can get because we're going to be in a wheat shortage. So they start thinking that direction. And then you have some people who are like, I have to buy guns now. You know what I mean? Because we're all triggered differently at different levels from this.
Right.
So it's just all about human experience and what triggers. But will there be a wake-up call here for them?
Yeah, it's not only about what it triggers, but it's what you have access to.
Right.
You know, some people don't have the availability, the resources for certain things,
Yeah.
for protection or
Mhm.
preparation and stuff like that. And not everybody thinks about that all the time.
They're feeling powerless. And needing change. They want to, they literally, you know, people feel so helpless and powerless. And this is how they feel like they can gain back their power, is in this direction. You know, from what they're seeing, and this is how they do it. This is how they are able to take back their power. And we all do it in some level or not. Like I said, whether it's going to the store and buying flour because we're going to have a wheat shortage, you know, so I'm going to have power over this in this way. And so we all do that because it's hard to be in that place of powerlessness. So it's just basically, how do we choose when we're out of control to protect ourselves, our hearts, and feel back in power? It's kind of like, what does that look like? And we all have to kind of choose our way. And basically, that's what they're doing in their own way. So trying to get back their power in one way or another.
Yeah, I have a card representing that choice. I got the Two of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go with the choice.
Yeah. So you see, she's like, I'm all wrapped up in this. How do I?
I got the Five of Cups representing the loss along the way. But I got the Six of Pentacles too. So I'm seeing this as assistance. And then I have the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. And I'm seeing those together as resourcefulness.
There you go.
But
I like that too, Lisa, because I was just thinking before you brought that up, I'm like, how can we harness this and put it towards something good? How can we, instead of buying guns and hauling up, how can we use our fear and our powerlessness for something good?
Yeah, and I think that's a lot of that. You know, it's
power.
Matter of brainstorming and all that stuff, right? Really taking a hard look at it.
Yeah. Smiling heart, flower power.
Flower power. Cute.
Oh my God, I love that. I definitely have to put that one.
Love the puns. Love the puns. I live for the puns.
Power. Yeah. So for your friends who are kind of going in that direction, and like, I have to stock up my my guns here and my gun lockers with big old gun, you know what I mean, and buy bullets and whatever. You know, how you can just empower them is offer them different directions on how to place that energy, like maybe offering, if they can, financial help to gun power in Ukraine. How on the ground there, how can they help provide more ammunition for those on the ground there, to help those on the ground to protect themselves? So kind of offering that type of assistance and direction, because if that's where they are, obviously we're not in there to try to change that. But we can certainly, with love, kind of guide them. Okay, so you're in that mindset. How can we help those on the ground in Ukraine? So like that kind of thing. But yeah, flower power.
I wish I had a bag of flour right here. Hold up a biscuit.
Yeah. How about some cereal?
Oh, perfect. Absolutely. That'll work.
Okay. Yeah. There we go. All right. Deanne says, please help 3D people the best we can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. I feel like, here we go. Claudia. Hi, Claudia. Claudia from Lisbon. Lisbon, I think is how you say it. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us today. After the horrific images from the Bucha massacre, will NATO and allies change their stance and give Ukraine all the weapons and the jets? Interesting that we're just kind of talking about that.
Right off, I'm feeling not all the weapons and the jets.
How are they going to?
That's interesting, though.
I feel
all the weapons and the jets.
We're only seeing in part, you guys, is what I'm hearing. We're seeing in part. It's way worse than we can even imagine there on the ground in Ukraine. And we're seeing a lot. How will they assist? Because they definitely, it's like, they're showing me Biden kind of behind the scenes, and that you can't act like this. So, but it's like, he just, that visceral protective comes out immediately and just blow them the F up. Right. But that's not how you can do
that. There's like some finesse with this, right?
Yeah. You have to kind of go, you have to be stealthy.
Well, that makes
I do see the powers coming in behind the scenes. I do feel that Ukraine is very grateful for the assistance, and they are keeping it secret. And there is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, because everybody's watching my channel. But I do feel like that they are a little bit caught up with the rules and regulations of how things have to work with NATO and like that. But I do also see, again, this something stealthy. You have that support and something positive coming in with that bear and the keys, something powerful. And I do feel that the assistance is good, but they literally have to keep it. We may never even hear about it. They have to keep it on the DL. That's what I'm seeing. What do you got over there? What do you got going?
I got the Lovers and the Chariot, and I'm seeing that as,
Yep.
a slow progression toward with the assistance, like what you were talking about there.
Mhm.
But I did get the Moon, and I've got Temperance, and I think this is the finesse I was talking about, and the secretive, the whole keep it on the down low,
The stealth-like.
the stealthiness, very stealthy. But I got Strength and the World, so those are good cards to end on with that. So
yeah.
I mean, the struggle is real, right? But yeah, this could be something that's in the works that we just don't know about, So.
Yeah. There's a reason for secrecy sometimes.
It's not good to know everything when it's to keep people safe,
Yeah. Hi, Shockwave. Abbott is having a bill drawn up that deals with trans kid bill. Businesses that help LGBTQ or trans kid families, will people rally to stop it? Okay, so he's okay. Apparently, Abbott is drawing up a bill that will ding businesses that help LGBTQ and kids and their families. Is that correct?
Is that what that is? Oh my gosh. Will people rally to stop it? Yes. Absolutely.
Abbott. What are you doing?
Why is he trying so hard? What is going on with him? That's a deeper issue, guys. Whatever's going on with Abbott or whoever is in Abbott's ear, there's a bigger issue there beyond this blatant attacking.
Texas, I tell you.
It doesn't make any sense.
Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. Deanne. All right, Abbott, what are you doing? Just say gay.
Yeah.
Lisa is.
I'm saying it loud and proud today.
Loud and proud.
I'm like super gay today.
She's flying that flag today.
I am flying it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Abbott. What's going on with this? What the hell? And is it going to poke the dragon, is what I heard. Poke the dragon. Okay. It's so yesterday. And he's so not on the right side of history. This is not a good political choice for him. He thinks it is.
Okay, I've got. All right, here's what I got. I use the deck of characters, so here we go. I think this supports that there's somebody in his ear on this. I mean, he's definitely got supporters that are pushing this. I almost think they're even pushing him beyond what he wants to do. I think it's you know how things can spiral out of control. I think it's that kind of a thing. He started this little roller coaster already, and now it can't stop, because now it's like, let's take out everybody in the entire community, right?
Yeah.
I got sunken ship. I don't think it's going to get anywhere. I think that there will be protesters that will stand up to that. I got Grim Reaper and blood. So, blood on his hands. This is really kind of the beginning of his demise, I think. It's going to take a bit, but I think everything he's doing now is definitely going to backfire on him. And he's taken the wrong direction, is what I'm feeling with that card.
Yeah.
It's just the wrong direction.
Definitely not on the right side of history. It's going to hurt him.
It's so antiquated. Everything that he's trying to do. He's trying to undo everything that's been accomplished thus far. And it's just not right. It's like everything else that's going on. You can't do that.
It kind of circles back around where someone feels powerless over something they feel, and then they highlight what they feel is taking their power away.
Right. I mean, look at aside from LGBTQ, I mean, look at race relations, sexism, socioeconomic classes. All of a sudden, all this stuff is going in reverse. And it's because of what you just said. Those who want to go back to 1950, they are scrambling, and it's messy. Yeah. So it comes off stupid.
It really does.
Yeah, and it really does.
It just doesn't fit anymore.
No.
And but I do see, I said, it's kind of like poking that dragon. I do feel that it's going to connect. We have the Lovers and the Freebird. Freebird is this is, and she's enlightened. She's a healer. She's courageous. She's awakened, number one. All right. So that card is an awakened card, and you have the Lovers and that connection. And love always wins. And again, that awakened, and you're poking the dragon there. And so and on either side of that, you have loyalty to the past, loyalties to self. In this, get them in there, and being all blocked in that, you're locked in that. They're just so caged in. But right between them is awakening. And as we unite, as we continue to speak out, and this is right out in the open, guys. Okay. This is right out in the open. Keep a voice to it. But I feel in the end, outcome is grateful in the sun. So I feel like it will be a positive outcome. But in the meantime, trying to put everybody back in chains, and they're in their own chains. They want us in their chains with them. Okay, so we have some work to do. Which kind of goes right into, will the people rally to stop it? Yes, we need to rally to stop it. Will they rally to stop it?
Is that the next question? Will they rally to stop it? Oh, I definitely
will. He will lose.
I think I said yes to that one.
Will they rally? To stop it? Yep, they will. This is a big tower. So yes, they will. I got the Ace of Pentacles, a yes for me. So yes, they will. But I also got the tower around it. So it's going to explode. And it's supposed to explode, guys. Like it gets worse before it gets better. So everything can fall into the right place. So something explodes, yeah, but it's gonna fall in the right place, right? But yeah, it needs to explode. Their delusions are going to be blown away. So the tower often comes in. It's not always just like a big tower moment. Sometimes it's about somebody's delusions being blown out of the water so they can see the truth, right? So that could be here as well. Chris asked a question up here, and I thought that was a good kind of any chance these laws will be found unconstitutional, where it comes from a higher court. Constitutional. Unconstitutional human rights. Yeah, I do feel there's some kind of human rights connection to this. So I do feel they but you know how long it takes on that stuff.
That's the thing, the length of time.
Yeah. Hate that. I'm going to use these cards here.
I'm going to do a little.
I do feel something to do with human rights. But I do get things in metaphor, so it's something in that category. I don't have all the words. So. Seriously, I mean, Pence was pushing conversion therapy. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And that just yesterday. I know. I hear you, Deb.
I did a little semi-stacky thing here. I've got your cards and the gummies. That's what I did here. Little Freeburg gummy going on here.
There you go. I
love it. I got pathways, which is diversity, new path, potential. Great. And I got 8 of Pentacles. So that's a great combo there. That's definitely that down the road. Yes, there'll be something to build upon to make that happen. I got strength and book meaning facts, truth, subconscious with the strength card. So this is being on the right side of everyone's rights is what I'm feeling with that combo. Then I got stork, transition, new phase, movement, progress. I got the Page of Cups. That's like an offer for all of us down the road.
All positive. Positive.
All positive. I mean, all these cards are great. My last one is Ryder and the Knight of Wands. We got 2 little horsies actually too, which is super cool. But this is all about movement, progress, and the message. And with the wands representing something new. So, this is everything that's going on right now. I'm really feeling like it's setting another precedent for not letting this happen anymore, where everybody can just randomly throw out these ideas of how to handle things legally and how to make decisions for us. I think a lot of that's going to go away, but it's really going to take a lot of pushback and a little bit of time. But I'm still feeling good about it.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, wow. OMG.
What you got? Oh, you're so quiet now.
I know. This is intense.
I can tell. I'll leave you alone. Have at it.
Sorry, guys.
Don't let us interrupt.
I'm in the in between listening. Sorry.
I'm gonna let you handle it.
Yeah, I do feel that there's going to be there's going to be discovery of things unconstitutional, and that he acted, kind of on his own or whatever, and he's going to have to withdraw. So this is the theme. So he's going to have to withdraw whatever, or backpedal out of this, however that works in the law. But I got the 8 of Cups and the 8 of Cups together, right? And so that's like a dream within a dream. It's powerful. That's why I was just like, whoa, okay. So needing to, obviously acting on his own outside the law. And that's going to be found. And we have the King of Pentacles and finding connections to why. So you have the King of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. I don't know if I don't know the story behind this. Who's paying who? I feel there's going to be some discovery with that. And you have the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. So this is going to just be a positive as far as, what's being found. The connections are going to be shown. It's opening up a can of worms. Like, again, these people make these choices, but they don't think of, like, you know what? They're just going to follow it back to why this started right now in the beginning. And it's going to, again, they poke the dragon, and we have the 10 of Cups and the Chariot. So there's victory, and whoever, and and it's going to come back to haunt him for other things. And it's connected to money. So whatever, you all know more about all this than I do. So you'll take that energy and place it where it needs to go, with your knowledge of what's going on here. But yeah, it's not going to end well for him.
Nope.
Yay, false teeth, real tarot. Thank you. All right. Beto needs $5. If you guys got it, go ahead and get over there and help him out. Grassroots. All right. Oh, thank you. You're on it. So we went a little over, but we do want to running over to the couch now, to talk about what we wanted to bring in today, spirit of compassion. And what is compassion? And how do we how do we lead with compassion? You know, without really saying a lot, we know that this week has been offered. This last couple of weeks have offered us many opportunities to kind of step back and go, okay, so if I was going to come at this situation with compassion, what would that look like? So compassion is very similar to empathy. However, the difference would be compassion also brings in a desire to help there. Like, how can I help? How can I take it from my empathy space and put it and do something in action, positive action within this. Love to hear from all of you about compassion and how, you know, how you see, how you cultivate, how do you cultivate compassion in your own lives, and lead with that. People around you, when you are leading, not only through your empathy but in compassion, they feel supported, right? So they feel that you heard them, or that they feel supported. Another thing of compassion is, and we're finding this a lot in the news, that putting a human face on suffering. And you know, when we first started the war, started seeing the war in Ukraine and that all happening, and when I stated we see ourselves there, what I meant was there was a face. We see the faces, because there's so much news and people there with their own phones and you know, on TikTok even, and on all our social medias, we're seeing the war take place. There's a face on it, and so that brings us more into understanding and feeling that suffering, and it makes us want to take action, and that is compassion. Of course, when I said that, people said I was being racist, but I'm like, what?
They did?
Yeah. They're like, why? Because they're white people and you're white? I'm like, no, because we are seeing it. We're
Well,
actually
those responses are not very compassionate.
Exactly. I'm like, oh my God. All right.
I mean, I like the way you explained that, and that's
Yeah.
right on. Yeah, but between empathy, compassion is empathy, but stepping it up a notch, and definitely providing that support and that understanding, and seeing what you can do to assist. And sometimes, understandably, it's very difficult to be compassionate. It's hard to do.
It
And
is.
sometimes we're placed in situations where it's difficult to display all that compassion. But I think that sometimes it's important to think about where that comes from. What's the source behind that? What's making you not want to be compassionate, but at the same time, what is your target doing that's coming off in such a way that it's difficult to do so as well?
Mhm.
So, you know, it takes two to tango. You know, whether it's two people or two entities or two companies or two organizations or two groups, compassion has gradually gotten lost over the years, I think. And I even think in politics, I'm going to say this, everybody's going to hate me for this. I even think in politics, it's important to have a little bit of compassion, just a little bit. You know, it's things can spiral out of control, and compassion can make the difference. It can cut through a lot of the poo. It really can.
It really does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it really, look at it as an opportunity of connectedness. We have this opportunity to connect human to human experience. We're not at the same level, so we are being offered this opportunity. And whether it's a tough situation to bring some compassion into, and also it offers an opportunity that when you feel triggered by something and you're not able to really step in with compassion, but you just are in that space of compassion equals empathy in action. Thank you. Beautiful. That's so perfect. See how they are able to put into words perfectly. Thank you, Flying. When we're offered the opportunity in a place where we're triggered and we're like, there's no compassion here, like I'm angry or I'm this, I'm that. That's an opportunity for you to also bring that up to the surface, because it's been under there, and we're taking it out from underneath the carpet. So it gives us the opportunity to look at why are we feeling that? Why is that? What? And to do some healing and awakening, right? So we've been offered that well, for the past few years, but especially in this last couple of weeks where it played out on our television. And so how do we take that opportunity and come back with compassion? So another thing I wanted to look at with this is, the stages of burnout with, when we literally live out compassion all the time. What are some, what's the burnout? And so again, this last week we had the perfect storm where we are kind of all burned out because we've been literally 24/7 feeling the people of Ukraine and those who are suffering on that side of the world, along with whatever we do on a daily and all that. So then all of a sudden something happens and plays out, and we react. And that also could be a sign that we need to do some self-care. We are emotionally exhausted. We are emotionally pushed to our edges. And we need to take some time out and do some self-care. However that looks for you, whether it's a massage, whether it's just sitting in a quiet room with soft music, however that is, just to kind of give you a time to re-energize and get back in. So note the times where you may be on that compassion burnout. And self-care. Pray for South to rise. Pray for the South to rise again. Yeah, to expand, to awaken. Yeah. Link arms with our brothers and sisters. Sometimes nothing needs to be said. Beautiful, Suzanne. I love these comments. So recognize we are a group of very empathic, compassionate people.
Very feeling
family here in this group. And that's why I just really like our ability to link in when we need during the week. And so I continue to encourage you to do so. And speaking of, let's look at some of our prayer requests that we can link in. I just love that. Sometimes nothing needs to be said. And that is so true. Sometimes that's why you see a lot of times I won't say, I just say, I'm hugging you. Because really just know that here's a link to you, right? Yeah, bonds, I like that. So let's look at some of our, so those of you who are keeping a list there, get your pen and paper out. And here, just if you want to just write down the name, I won't leave it up too long. So we're just going to go down here. We have Clarence asking for prayers. We have Melinda. unspoken prayers, please. So just write down the names as well. Rondaroo, oldest son. There's been a distance for that 3 years. So let's go ahead. And this is a question, but we're going to put it in the prayer request. Rondaroo, let's look at that question on. All right. And I thought that was a prayer request. I apologize, Rondaroo. Here's the one that we brought up before. Definitely just the overall government stuff and SCOTUS as well. And all the the lurkers and others who view this later, any unspoken prayer request that you can throw up into the energy at any time, and we will grasp onto it. So let's spend a moment before we go here. Did I miss more?
Bonds has something there. I started.
Okay.
Okay, some stuff's rolling in now.
Yep. So we have Linda's. So write Linda down. Husband for a finger amputation, fast healing. We have Barbara's getting his 10th stint on Tuesday. Okay. Of course, for Ukraine and all the unspoken. Arlene, gotcha. We gotcha, Arlene.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So let's link in, guys. And for all the unspoken and all that will come in, we're linking in. We're gathering together right in where the light meets in to our universe, into our. I just see this. I mean, every time I link in, you guys, it's so crazy. I just see this huge, like massive light coming in, hitting the earth. And we're just all like reaching our hand into it together as we stand in a circle around it, all linked in and touching into that universal healing, love, light. Everything that's needed is right there for all our prayer requests that are put right into it. And so it is. Blessings, everyone. Oh my gosh. Powerful.
Very powerful. Love that.
So if you didn't get enough of us, we're going to be.
Why would you?
I know you haven't. Come back later. We're going to be on Lisa's Spirit Intuitive channel. It's the Dream Team. So bring your dreams. Let's do some dream interpretation. Learn a little more about dreams.
Let's have some fun over there.
And let's just have some fun.
Let's have some fun.
Right?
Yeah.
Love and healing light to all. Yeah, Deb. Thank you. So blessings to you all. Hugging you all. And we will see you all next time around.
And maybe internet
just in a couple hours. All right. And again, if you need to link in at any time during the week into that a powerful prayer circle at any time. And we will see you all soon. Love and light.